So in the era of TikTok, we have absolutely zero memory. This exercise will heal your Alzheimer and Parkinson disease as a composer and improviser. Okay, so it's important to understand that when you are improvising, to improvise the free parts, it is easier. Okay. Hard improvisation is when you have to be very strict. So this exercise combines the strict aspect of improvisation with the free aspect of improvisation. This means you will basically be practicing not only the memorization of a theme, if I can record myself properly, but to go back for the theme. So the aspect of not getting distracted. You will do some free improvisation and remember to go back. So this polarity is what we will be exercising. So for example, you create your own theme, a very short idea, and it doesn't matter how stupid the idea is. Okay. Some people, they take a theme that is already written by someone. I find it, let's say, a lower level of improvisation. We want the true creation, okay? So create something, and then you repeat this. So in this case, this is my stupid theme, okay? Easy, simple. Now, we will alternate this with some free part. I suggest that the free part is very different from the point of view of the texture. So if the theme has chords, is a chordal theme, then the free part is in counterpoint or is with ornaments or something like this. Okay, I think this is enough information for you can build your exercise even as a beginner. Another important information that I forgot is to keep it diatonic so much as you can, because you want to focus on memorizing and remembering. If you modulate, you will just get even more distracted, and you get the challenge of modulation and modulating back to the theme. So this is another thing, another skill. Still, it's very important to have some stylistical reference for this exercise. I would suggest the Renaissance keyboard music. So Fitzwilliam Virginal book would be a very important recommendation to get you inspired for this, because you find in this book many different pieces that are more or less easy and very simple harmonically. So for example, repeat to memorize exactly as it is. Be absolutely obvious and stupid and and childish with your improvisation, because you're exercising it. Okay, so this will be the pattern that I am suggesting to you, and it has a very basic level of musical pleasure. A key component of this exercise that I suggest is that you do on the harpsichord. Why? Because there is some inherent naivety to the harpsichord that
that makes it like a low expectation situation. So you lower the expectation and then you increase your surprise. This element of pleasure is absolutely important when you are practicing improvisation, because actually this is not a case of laziness, that you just want a short-term pleasure, but it is the very essence of what you're doing with composition and improvisation. You want to be able to cause pleasure and pleasant reactions in who is hearing you, even if pleasure means here to be disturbing sometimes. Okay, so it's very important that the exercise that you do and that you create for yourself has an essential and elementary amount of sufficient pleasure. Okay, because without this sufficient amount of pleasure, you will not be pushed forward. Okay, so now, if your team, if you are blocked and you can't create a team that you can go on, so take something. But the idea is to be satisfied with the most simple and minimalist environment. So you want a micro improvisation. You want a very elementary symbol of what would be the macro and good improvisation. Okay, you want to bring things to a more narrow and controlled frame. However, still feeling the essential elements of a great improvisation. Like you have some amount of pleasure, it flows. There is a very clear strict component, and there is a very clear free component. So this is why I suggest this exercise and other types of exercises that are similar to this.